ahead for many of us, plenty of sunshine around and warming up nicely. Make the very most of that because it's set to turn wetter and windier as we head into the weekend. All the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. You know, it's absolutely beautiful first thing here this morning, and we have the moon behind us, which was full last night, the harvest moon. That's the full moon in September, and weather-wise it's set to be a good-looking day. But one thing I just wanted to pick up on for this morning is the volcano in the Canaries. It is still continuous few days, but weather-wise for us here, it's reasonably settled. High pressure still dominates, and it's that deflects and keeps most weather fronts at bay, but some will make progress through the coming days, particularly through northern areas of the UK. But first thing this morning with clear skies, a little chilly for England and Wales. Temperatures starting around about 5 degrees for some, but with cloudier skies in the north, starting at a mild 12 or 13. And as we head through the day, we stick with plenty of sunshine for England and Wales. Any misty conditions through eastern areas will slowly lift and break. Scotland and Northern Ireland slowly clouding over from the northwest, with the winds freshening and some patchy rain arriving later, but top temperatures with the sunshine. We're talking eastern areas of Scotland, 21 or 22, the southeast of England, 23, maybe 24 degrees. But as we head through this evening and overnight tonight, we see the winds really picking up for the northwest. We could see gales or severe gales up to around about 50 or 60 miles an hour, and then we see these cloudy skies and outbreaks of rain. But elsewhere, it is looking clear and dry. Then the outlook for tomorrow, and in fact the end of the week, fine and dry for England and Wales, cloudier for Scotland and Northern Ireland, and then we're going to see some wet and windy weather as we head into the weekend. Very good morning to you. It is a beautiful start to the day here. We have views across the Kent countryside. We have the moon up behind us, the full moon. It was full last night, and it is the harvest moon because it is one that occurs closest to the autumn equinox, which is tomorrow. And at the moment, the skies are clear, the winds are light, but the outlook as we head through the next few days is for weather fronts to progress. And it's the jet stream that drives them. It divides the warm air that's to the south, the colder air that's to the north, and in between, that's where our weather fronts wriggle through, bringing cloud and rain. So actually in the south it stays relatively mild for the next few days, but closer to weather fronts, the northwest turning wetter and windier. So for today, and actually for the rest of the next few days, we've got sort of cloudier skies further north and west and drier, brighter conditions further south. But with clear skies this morning, it was a chilly start, temperatures starting around about 4 or 5 degrees for some, but cloudier and milder further north, starting at 13 or 14 degrees. Now as we head through the day, there is some shallow mist and fog through parts of East Anglia, some low cloud as well that lifts and breaks, and then plenty of sunshine taking us through the day for England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland starting off fine, dry and bright, but then clouding over with outbreaks of rain. And it says very windy tonight with the risk of gales or even severe gales for northwest Scotland. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook for Scotland, Northern Ireland and for northern areas of England. At the moment, this is our sort of average temperature outlook, and it looks a little bit above or around about average as we head through the next few days. Eastern areas that bit warmer, particularly today. We could get to 21 through eastern areas of Scotland. But let's look at our percentage chance of rainfall. It sort of rises through the next few days with weather fronts moving through, bringing outbreaks of rain, particularly for more northwestern areas, but then it tends to tail off a little as we head into next week. Fortunes further south for England and Wales. Well, again, temperature-wise, we're a little above average, sitting around about average at worst, but then percentage chance of rainfall, yes, it's relatively low for the next few days. Hints, though, as we head towards the end of the weekend, weather fronts make a little more progress, bringing some wetter and windier conditions, but for the time being, lots of fine dry weather to be enjoyed as we head into the official start of autumn. Gorgeous views across Kent this morning, and what's a chilly start to the day, but a good-looking one ahead. Now, weather-wise, as we head through the next few days, we have a dividing line. To the south of us, we've got the warm air clinging on. To the north of us, the cold air trying to battle in. And where the two meet, that's where the jet stream is, and weather fronts develop, bringing cloud and rain. And they make more progress through northern areas as we head through this week and into the weekend. More significant progress with wet and windy weather arriving. But this is how it looks for today. Largely fine and dry with some decent sunshine, but turning wetter in the north. First thing, clear skies for much of England and Wales. Eastern areas have got some low cloud around that will soon lift and break. And then England and Wales fine and dry, much like it was yesterday. And after what's a chilly start in the sunshine, it will feel really nice this afternoon. Temperatures above average on what is officially the last day of summer. Highs of 22 or 23 degrees, even 21 up to eastern areas of Scotland. But clouding over for the rest of Scotland and Northern Ireland this afternoon. Outbreaks of rain arriving as we head through the afternoon. Top temperatures here are maybe around about 17 or 18 degrees in the west. And the rain arrives, and then through this evening and overnight, we see the risk of gales or severe gales developing later. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. We have beautiful views across the Kent countryside first thing this morning. The skies are clear and it's set to be a good looking day for many of us. In fact, the outlook for particularly southern areas is largely dry. We're on the warm side of the jet stream. So to the south of us, we have this warm air around, but to the north of us, there's the colder air lurking. Where the two meet, that's where our weather fronts develop. And that brings cloudier skies and outbreaks of rain to more northern areas through the next few days before we see a proper low pressure developing as we head into the weekend. But for today, it is fine and dry for the most part before it turns wetter and windier in the northwest later. Just a mist and fog through East Anglia first thing. That will quickly lift and clear through the day. Some sunny spells for England and Wales, and after what is a chilly start this afternoon with the sunshine, it actually will be really nice indeed, feeling really warm, 22, 23 degrees for what is the last official astronomical day of summer. But further north we have cloudier skies, outbreaks of rain move in, and actually the winds really pick up. We could see gales later, even severe gales overnight. Tonight, a precursor of a wetter outlook for northern areas for the next few days. Bring me sunshine. And if we want to keep the sunshine, that's probably where we should end the singing, because it is a glorious start to the day this morning. We have gorgeous views across the countryside here in Kent. A little bit chilly first thing this morning, but the outlook as we head through the next few days is for weather fronts to try to battle in across northern areas, bringing outbreaks of rain, but elsewhere, plenty of fine weather, particularly in the south. And actually for today, lots of dry weather, lots of sunshine, but turning cloudier and windier across the northwest later. First thing, it was chilly, but already warming up nicely, and for England and Wales, some shallow mist and fog will clear to give a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine. And yesterday, if you were out in that sunshine, it was really warm. The same again today, temperatures low 20s, 23 our top temperature, even 21 degrees up to eastern areas of Scotland, but clouding over for the northwest of Scotland and Northern Ireland, and the winds freshening later on today. And we could see gales, even severe gales overnight tonight, and a precursor for Wednesday and Thursday for northern areas, cloudy, wet and windy. But for England and Wales, the outlook for the rest of the week is largely fine and dry.